October 14, 2025. A silent pact advances under heavy fog. Hidden beneath the guise of aid lies weaponized deceit. $1.4 billion worth of equipment heads to a war machine. SOVA9 monitors its focus narrowed to one mission, Spectre. With precision, SOVA9 initiates the kill sequence. A swarm of kamikaze FPV drones awakens cheap and lethal. Only coordinates and a single encrypted command: attack. 250 trucks hurtle toward a storm they cannot see. Can Russia's defenses stop this wave of digital death? Or is this the night warfare changes forever? Let's find out. 3:42 a.m. Under fog, trucks roll across the Crevy Reek bridge. Banners of cooperation mask their true sinister purpose. Radar modules and drone parts destined for Russia's defense. U.S. Space Command confirms Beijing's $1.4 billion approval. Enough electronics to assemble 40 attack drones per truck. For Moscow, it was salvation. For Kiev, betrayal. The convoy moved slowly, averaging just 18 miles per hour. A Russian officer smoked, convinced of impenetrable defenses. No one would dare attack a diplomatic mission, he joked. His words were lost in the static. Under the bridge, AI explosives clung like barnacles, placed there 5 days earlier. For Kyiv, this was betrayal disguised as diplomacy. Inside, an officer smoked, convinced of their safety. His words were lost in static. An attack was coming. Hidden beneath the bridge, explosives awaited. Placed by special forces disguised as construction workers. Each device cost less than $700. Together they could wipe out billions in assets. Above, the fog thickened, obscuring the bridge. Truck headlights flickered, unaware of the danger. The bridge creaked under their weight, a metallic groan. A small green diode flickered, the trap was triggered. The AI command center operates with silent precision. Buried in an abandoned subway tunnel. GPS signals have disappeared in this location. Analysts monitor live satellite telemetry data. Every heartbeat synchronized to a single operation. Spectre, a top-secret AI system. It controls a fleet of FPV drones, disguised as broken maintenance equipment. Each drone carries a shaped explosive warhead. At $600 each, the swarm costs less than $8,500, capable of destroying millions in military assets. The drones lay dormant, powered by cryogenic batteries. Their mission: wait for a single encrypted packet. Over $200 million in military assets were at stake in this single attack. For 72 hours, the drones lay dormant, powered by advanced micro batteries. Their mission: wait for a heavily encrypted packet, a sniper's trigger. At 4:12 a.m., an analyst noticed a change on the thermal feed. A truck was slowing below 10 miles per hour halfway across the bridge. The tires were failing from the sudden drop in temperature. SOVA9 predicted it would hit with a 94.3% probability. Target confirmed, the commander said, his eyes focused. Red icons flashed in the correct order under the shadow of the convoy. When it reached 0, the colonel gave an order: execute 7. A line of code flashed, waiting for satellite signal. Somewhere across the river, 20 sleeping drones opened their eyes. Could 20 stealthy drones penetrate Russia's S-400 defense system? The night was silent, except for the hum of diesel engines in the fog. At 4:38 a.m., a convoy of trucks crept toward the bridge. A massive steel monster built to withstand 9,000 tons of pressure. But that night, it would contend with something far beyond its weight: intelligence. Beneath the bridge, 20 AI-controlled drones awoke in unison. Their brushless motors buzzed a distant swarm of metallic bees. Within seconds, they split into 3 attack formations. Controlled by the SOVA9 artificial intelligence in Kiev. Inside the S-400 command vehicle, a sleep-deprived lieutenant saw a flicker. He switched from passive to active targeting, flooding the post with pulses. He panicked and launched 2 missiles, destroying a dummy transmitter. Militarily pointless, psychologically disastrous. The illusion of control was gone. The radar showed nothing, only ghostly reflections and dust. Fear led to recklessness. His screen emitted false echoes and he panicked, launching 2 missiles. The missiles destroyed a dummy transmitter, a pointless and disastrous act. Chaos engulfed the convoy. Radios screamed, drivers slammed on their brakes. Trucks toppled like dominoes. Vehicles were crushed, soldiers trapped. The bridge became a fiery choke point, a perfect death zone. 34 died instantly. The SOVA9 was undeterred. It adapted, diving under the girders. One turned on its X-band jammer, crippling Russian radars within 3 kilometers. The screen went white, the command sensors blinked. That failure marked a signal. At 4:45 a.m., a single word appeared on Kiev's screen: executed. 11 drones soared at 220 miles per hour, slamming into the bridge's underside. Their warheads detonated with 50 pounds per square inches, enough to lift tons of concrete. The bridge didn't collapse, it just disintegrated. The next drones targeted radar vehicles. Each blast cut through the steel with surgical precision, like a scalpel. Then came the final chain reaction. The remaining drones ignited jet fuel. The resulting fireball was half a mile wide, vaporizing trucks and supplies. The explosion registered as a magnitude 2.8 earthquake on seismic sensors. From the command bunker, the heat signature exploded red. Target grid saturation 100%. The middle section of the bridge, more than 400 meters long, was a raging fire. Caught between the flames, soldiers screamed into their broken radios. Some jumped into the freezing water, others stood there numbed by the light and heat. In a calm voice, an operator transmitted through static: "The objective is complete. The structure will collapse in 20 seconds." The Dnepro bridge groaned and began to die. You think the explosion was the end. It wasn't. What happened next turned a battlefield victory into. The bridge's midsection, a staggering 400 meters, was engulfed in flames. Trapped soldiers cried out. Some leaped into icy waters, others stood paralyzed. A calm voice echoed, "Objective complete. Structure collapses in 20 seconds." The bridge groaned, twisted, and began its final descent, but the end was not here. What followed transformed a victory into a global political earthquake. The blast didn't just destroy a bridge, it shattered the silence between nations. At 4:45 a.m., seismic sensors registered a 2.9 magnitude tremor. The tremor was equivalent to the detonation of 1,500 tons of TNT. Within seconds, networks and hotlines across 3 continents ignited. In Moscow, chaos replaced certainty as the defense center lost contact. Launchers, jammers, and 248 trucks vanished from radar screens. Screens showed a plume of thermal energy larger than 2 football fields. General barked orders for reconnaissance, but aircraft couldn't approach. The heat column was too intense for infrared sensors to function. In Beijing, the news struck like a hammer. It was a $1.4 billion loss. The loss represented humanitarian cargo registered under Shenlong Energy. For the foreign ministry, it was humiliation. State media cut programming. State media replaced programming with patriotic music. By 5:00 a.m., the story was a mechanical failure on a Ukrainian bridge. American satellite footage leaked showing the convoy's destruction. Social media erupted as engineers affiliated with Red Eagle disappeared. 16 military scientists confirmed dead, including radar architect. The Kremlin scrambled to react, demanding a UN Security Council session. Ukraine was accused of attacking diplomatic property. But the truth was different. Generals admitted the destruction crippled their southern front. They had lost 72 hours of ammunition and their only digital command. The Red Eagle project suffered a setback. Engineers vanished. A joint initiative to build long-range strike drones. Tragically, 16 scientists were confirmed dead, including a top radar systems architect from Beijing. The Kremlin demanded an emergency UN Security Council session. Accusations flew targeting diplomatic property. Russian generals admitted the convoy's destruction crippled them. Their digital command relay to the sector was gone. The smoke rose higher than the clouds visible for miles. The alliance was bleeding. The partnership was in flames. The Situation Room beneath the White House came alive. A satellite feed showed the scar of twisted rebar and fire. There were no survivors, no vehicles, no trace of the convoy. The strike neutralized 250 trucks and advanced microchips. Ukraine erased a joint project costing billions. The U.S. Secretary of Defense stated, "Intelligence beats intimidation." Reports confirmed the impact was spreading fast. Russian supply chains collapsed, cargo flights rerouted. The Kremlin quietly reduced coverage of the partnership. It was psychological dominance, a nation underestimated. 20 autonomous drones dismantled the illusion of invincibility. Still Steel burns. Empires fall, but precision endures. Is this a defense or the beginning of a new kind of war? By sunrise, the smoke had thinned into a pale gray haze. The operation transcended military victory. It was psychological dominance. A nation underestimated dismantled invincibility with autonomous drones. Steel burns, empires fall, but precision endures, he murmured. Smoke drifted towards the Russian border. The bridge, a jagged tomb. The bridge became a tomb for soldiers who believed politics could shield them. The world took sides. Beijing called it a tragic transportation accident. Moscow accused Kyiv while evacuating its southern front. The China-Russia alliance was broken by 20 drones, not mass destruction. NATO called it the most efficient strike, a nuclear detonation equivalent. Costing less than a tank round, it delivered strategic impact. The US saw proof data, AI, and precision rule the battlefield. The age of giants was ending, replaced by an era of precision. Soldiers watched embers fade beneath waves. The message was received. They knew the message reached across oceans to those who felt untouchable. Victory belongs to the mind that thinks silently and strikes first.